Training horses is no easy task. Coming up, I'll tell you about a new event at the Black Hills Stock Show and give you some insight on this wild ride. Now, this week is Pollinator Week, and South Dakota ranks in the top 5 honey-producing states in the nation. This annual event brings in thousands of spectators, but the real reason for the roundup is annual health checkups, vaccinations, and branding.
Hard as you can. There you go.
Vargo says that the state is behind in treating meth, and the increase in users proves that. Well, it's cold and the snow is blowing around, but we're out here trying to catch some fish at Pactola. I'm Brenna Ramsden. I'm here with pro fisherman Craig Euler. So what am I trying to catch here? Some of the gas prices recorded in Rapid City are $2.17, nearly 12 cents lower than we saw this time last month. You know, the best way to remember the Sturgis Rally is something a little permanent, right? So I'm here getting a tattoo with Fat Jimmy. Mary Helen, I'm out here braving the cold today. I'm right behind the Holiday Inn, where I'm told this is a popular sledding hill. Now check out these kids coming down the hill here. It was a typical Friday night for Cody Staley, who had driven Radar Hill Road hundreds of times. Until it wasn't.
Oh no!
Never been in an accident, never thought something like that would happen to me, but just something hard to believe that it happened.
At the intersection of Radar Hill Road and Highway 1416 in Box Elder, 9 accidents have occurred in the past 2 years. As you approach the intersection from the south, there is a simple railroad warning and a yield sign at the tracks.
I mean, there's signs, they've always been there. With a train or without a train, the signs don't change, they stay the same. So with that intersection, that's why I think with lights or something to indicate that a train is coming, something different to catch their attention, somebody's attention.
Staley recalled the night of his accident. He was coming off a long day of work and was just going through the motions.
When I got hit, it was just one of those deals where I wasn't paying attention 100% to the right. My attention was on the left and didn't even hear the train or nothing until it was basically too late and there was nothing I could do, and then all of a sudden I got hit. So
Cody's truck was pushed along the tracks for nearly a quarter of a mile before the train was able to stop. He recalls a state of panic and needing to get out. Response crews found him out of his vehicle and on the train. Staley doesn't remember any of it. He does remember looking for his dog, who was killed. Staley feels that his story could save the life of someone else.
If there could be something a little more to let people know that a train is coming other than just an old railroad crossing sign and a yield sign that's just right in front of the tracks, I think it's going to save somebody's life.
The Pennington County Highway Department says there is a proposal to add crossing arms and lights in 2018, and by 2019 they would like to redesign the intersection completely.
With that intersection and so much going on, I mean, just a simple light could just make a world of difference.
And to keep this from happening to someone else. Reporting in Box Elder, Brenna Ramsden, KOTA Territory News. According to Jim Hunt, a cowboy has a few good things.
He had his hat, his boots, his spurs, and he had a good horse. He was a Pennington County commissioner and on the school board, a community servant, and a past rancher and all these things. And he just had a heart for youth and for doing charitable things for his community. And his secret passion was his horses.
When Lloyd passed away in 2010, the Hunts took on his mares at the Open Box Rafter Ranch near Faith. In an effort to honor Lloyd's memory, the Hunts began the Lloyd Ripkema Memorial Colt Program. Colts are given away each year from a bloodline that stems to Lloyd's horse.
The neatest thing about the program is that these colts go to ranch families, farm families, these kids that are excited about livestock, and we create new friendships. And so, yes, we follow them and they stay in contact and they give us updates on their progress with the colt, and that's what Lloyd would want. One of his famous lines was always, I want to be involved if I can do some good. Well, we're doing these kids some good by letting them have an opportunity to work and grow up with the beautiful colt.
Youth and their parents fill out an application for the award to show that they can take care of the horse and how it will be used. Lloyd's son and daughters pick through the applications to find a deserving winner.
It's been so fun. The hard part is we get so many good applications, it's sometimes hard to choose, but it's just a tribute to the wonderful folks that we have in our community.
And Lloyd did some good. When the fairgrounds in Rapid City needed to be updated, Lloyd was able to buy the land and donate it to the Central States Fair. Today, events of the stock show even take place on some of that land.
You know, Lloyd taught me that the best thing in life, the most valuable thing to life, is what you can give back. And Lloyd he gave back so much. And when Lloyd left the earth, when he left us, he had his hat, his boots, his spurs, and he had a good horse.
Now those patches are being made right now, and they're hoping to have them done by next week for the start of basketball season on Friday. But if not by then, they sure will be complete by the Lakota Nation Invitational. Now, Madison Teason was also a former Rapid City Police Chief, as we all know, so you may see police officers wearing that black badge. During the 777 sale tonight, a young producer was also spotlighted as she sold her first production stock. Just another indicator that the bison industry in South Dakota is growing and more people are getting involved. Join me this Thursday from a Children First special from the stock show. Why I Show, only on KOTA Territory News, coverage you can count on.